Oh, good. Yeah, you got that right under the line there. Thanks for the warning, John.
That's our one, right? We only get one of those.
Man, I wish we had been 5 seconds earlier. It would have been amazing. But as a reminder, folks.
One, right? We only get one of those.
Oh,
Man, who's watching?
somebody's got the sound on in the background. But we are for, the adult sorts, not for the kid sorts.
I mean, adults is generous, but people over the age of 18.
Get ready to make a drink.
The maturity level can be as low as you want, however.
Yeah. Get ready to make some dry ass.
Well, that's not dry.
Trent knows about that WAP.
Are we making a new one tonight? Are we making a new Trent friend?
For people that don't know, we were educating Bear Island before we went live about what is WAP, which I thought I was the last person to learn about it, so I'm very excited for Bear.
Yeah,
Island.
who's the boomer now?
Yeah, I wish we could have recorded that live react, man. That was great.
I didn't object to it once I heard it. That would, that'd be an okay boomer moment. But
that was yours too, Andy, right?
What?
Was that your first time hearing it?
The first time I've heard it was literally a week ago.
Oh, okay.
Come on, this guy, this guy's deep in the WAP.
apparently, it didn't reach Michigan until last week. We're both from Michigan, so you know.
Welcome to the WAP show.
It's like a hurricane. The forecast is like, oh yeah, it's heading up to Michigan right now. It's going this way.
The moisture is heading up to Michigan.
Canada's always a bit behind in pop culture compared to us. We're right next to Canada, so
John says WAP, and the only thing I can think of is being a kid in the 80s, those little quarter machines, you turn it, a little ball came out with that hunk of goo that you throw it against the wall and go WAP.
Yeah.
That sounds exactly like what the song is about.
Actually in the song.
Yeah, I think that was a verse.
Deleted verses, right? Is that a new project?
It's a masterpiece. Cardi B is a poet. Let's just be honest.
Yeah. That's short for cardiovascular bronchitis.
We've got a new segment in the works here where we make Bear Island read Cardi B lyrics.
Just
like poetry.
Dramatic.
Highly recite them.
Dramatic reading of WAP.
And try not to blush.
Try not to cry.
I'm gonna look
Try
up
not to
WAP.
gag. Try not to choke.
I'm gonna drop them in the private chat and see if
TJ.
Here we go. That didn't take long.
Oh well, TJ also in Michigan and doesn't know Cardi for president. Doesn't know what WAP is either. So maybe you're onto something.
Wow. Michigan's not yet down with cardiovascular bronchitis.
Listen, we've got our own shit that we're dealing with up here, okay? I know everyone is, but times it's tough. We've had some wet-ass weather.
Oh, that was a quick show. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad we're done.
Yeah,
with
thank
that.
goodness we're off air. Oh wait.
Thank God, because I couldn't read these lyrics on the air, that's for sure.
Yeah, there have to be some serious self-editing.
Holy house.
In the pre-show, I told them there's an ongoing joke about Kids Bop writers face palming because they know they're going to have to make a parody of the song and they're wondering how they're going to do it. Yeah, it's great.
Let me just read the parts that I can read, and it'll just not make any
I'll read it all. I don't care. There's only one word I object
I
to.
just saw the
Yeah,
private
there's
chat.
definitely a word that you're gonna object to. There's definitely.
I found bring a bucket. That's the only part I can read.
Bring a
Bring a
bucket.
and a mop.
And a mop.
Great song. Okay.
Mops are full of bacteria.
I wonder why they're mopping that up.
Oh, dude, speaking of, did you hear?
Hey, this show's about comic books, but
Well,
go
I was
ahead.
going to say in Vegas, there's an outbreak of COVID at a strip club because a woman dancing squirted into the air, it hit a ceiling fan, and got 30 people sick. Yeah,
America.
very apropos, but I
America.
was like, whoa.
That's Yahtzee right there, right?
Yeah,
Just keep one-upping ourselves, don't we?
If you're
Sounds like a
going to
Michelin
Vegas
Grand
strip clubs during a pandemic, you might have a problem. I don't know. That's just my opinion.
I know we don't typically acknowledge the chat. I just want to shout out Carlito, who said, Alec, I got the shipment. Notice he says he loves the shirt. Oh, I thought he said, and I read the books. I thought he was saying, I loved the shirt and I read the books. But he said, and I'll read the books.
See, even Old Wolf knows what it is.
Are the books by author Cardi B?
Hey, guys, guess what? I've got a surprise for you.
What's up?
I've got content.
What?
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Get the heck out of here.
It's very brief, and it might be a one-time thing.
That's what she said.
I need a mop.
Actually,
It's a segment I like to call "Who Wrote This," where I show you a book, and you have to tell me who you think wrote it.
Mm.
Now, disclaimer: if you happen to know for some reason, that's not the point of this game.
these aren't real books, are they?
This is a real book.
They're not comic books.
This is a comic book.
Uh-oh.
It is a Violator Badrock
Wow.
You know, WAP.
with with this
Maybe my favorite Liefeld cover of all.
wonderful Liefeld cover. So
Is that the AT&T girl?
my question to you is, who wrote this?
Oh,
Alan Moore, I think. No?
Oh,
wow.
So I
really?
know he works for Liefeld for a little bit. So
That's
I'm
tricky.
gonna-
That
I'm
is
guessing.
tricky.
Len Wein.
Everyone gets a guess.
Not Len.
Ah, damn it. Why are you giving me a guess? I'm going to just go. Todd McFarlane.
I'll pick Cardi B.
It was written by Alan Moore.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow, really?
I'm the smartest man alive.
I knew those inks were from Cyball.
So yeah, not Pobody's Nerfect.
Hey, TJ, I voted the same way. And look, we can cover Jason's face.
Mm-mm-mm.
Covering Jason's
So,
face, the whole verse of that song.
That was who wrote this?
Nice. That's it. It's great content, dude.
Wait, what?
I think that used up a whole minute. We're really, really valuable.
Hey, I'll read some more WAP lyrics if you want.
Okay.
Go for it. Do it. Yeah.
They are never ending. They just keep going.
Let's see. Where, oh boy, maybe I won't.
Oh,
All that doesn't make any sense.
Wait, I gave you a bunch. I can get some more here.
Ask for a car while you ride that. Ask for a car.
I mean, you know,
I'll give you a little more in the private chat here.
Get your boots and your coat for this.
oh, this is live. Oh, this is happening live. He's entering the lyrics as I'm reading them.
here we go. Here we go.
All right.
Your Honor, I'm a freak bitch. Handcuffs, leashes. Switch my wig. Make him feel like he cheating. Put him on his knees. Give him something to believe in. So you get the double entendre there?
Thank you. Thank you.
Just looking at the scrolling text.
White
The
man.
cleanest part of the whole song.
Yeah, you sure about that? How about in? Are you really sure about that? Because the next part says, in the food chain, I'm the one that eat ya. If he ate my ass, he's a bottom feeder.
I want you to touch that little dangly thing, that swing in the back of my throat. It's fired. Punani Dasani.
That's incredible. God. I would be laughing so hard as I wrote this.
This is the most amazing show we've ever done.
Shit.
I'm gonna send this link to so many.
Whenever someone asks me what I'm drinking, I'm just going to say Punani Dasani.
Oh my god!
Pussy A1, just like his credit. He got a beard. Well, I'm trying to wet it. Let him taste it. Now he diabetic.
Wait,
Was that a steak sauce reference?
how does that work?
Oh my god.
Sorry for anyone who came here for anything about the comic
Is
book.
this what they mean by a mop?
If you came here for anything about comic books, you have not seen this show before.
And that's where I leave.
Don't want to spit. I want to gulp. I want to gag. I want to choke. I want you to touch that little dangly thing that swing in the back of my throat. My head game is fire. Punani decide. Gulp.
Oh my god.
Is that
It's like a love story, really.
I mean,
I love
it's for 2020, it's as close as we're gonna get.
College professors are going to teach this in like English classes.
Oh my god.
At 2020 has been pretty awful objectively, but at least we got WAP.
Yeah, it's keeping us alive. I like it.
And now I feel really up to speed. So thanks, guys.
That was wonderful.
is WAP like what Wham was for the 80s?
I feel like we better dive into some real content here.
I think it's the complete opposite.
Yeah, what do we got next?
I am sharing.
You ready for that? All right, you ready? I thought you were saying
Ready.
we go.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
You want to explain this, Bear? This is your idea, right?
You got a banner for it.
Yeah, we're reacting to the new trailer.
I love that the children from the hospital are writing him back.
Yeah.
For anyone who doesn't know, there's a new Batman trailer that came out. Was it Saturday or something?
Mm-hmm.
And it's pure fire, in my opinion. Maybe the best trailer I've ever seen. Just personal opinion.
That's a hot take.
But it's clear from this trailer that the main villain that the Batman or Battinson will be facing is the Riddler. We haven't seen him in quite a while.
Can I tell you a quick secret?
Yeah.
I haven't watched the trailer.
Oh, man.
Uh-oh.
And you thought I was out of touch with this WAP thing?
Hey, the difference is I knew it existed. Is Jim Carrey back? Is that what you're telling me? Then I'm on board.
So excited about that.
Jim Carrey
Smoking.
is very much not back, but
The pink
Oh,
hair, right?
Somebody stop me.
The onesie. I'm all about it.
Smoking.
in said trailer, the Riddler clearly leaves the Batman a note with a riddle inside.
Batman.
It's very sweet of him to leave little
Yeah.
notes.
And we were just thinking, the group, because we like to think things through and come up with ideas of what else might the Riddler want to say to Batman. The message inside, I don't remember off the top of my head. Does anyone remember it? Not Alec, obviously.
Huh.
Something about what dead people do or something. It was really creepy and disturbing. But, the Riddler probably has a lot of things he wants to say to Batman. And here's maybe some of them. Shall we?
Yeah, what's in there? Show us what's in there.
See if I can do this right. For instance,
First one should have said WAP.
I didn't know we'd be talking about it. Yeah.
we're going to get there, my friend.
It's nice to know that at least he's on Pattinson's side, right? He's there. He's agreeing. He's with Pattinson.
Exactly. You have to have a good relationship with your nemesis,
Either that or is he saying, hey, I know you think you're cool because you're Batman now, but remember when you were a sparkly vampire?
Oh, it's a burn. It's like sarcastic.
Yeah.
It's both.
Yeah.
It's supportive and sarcastic. So it's like this show.
I think it's the riddle is he'll never know.
And also, like, it says to the Batman, but it's like the cops that are opening the envelope and reading it to Batman, right? So they're like, what does this mean? What are they talking about, Batman, Team Edward? What?
Right.
He's like, nothing?
It's like,
I
don't worry
don't-
about it.
I don't know what that means.
That was a long time ago. All right. What else?
I was kind of hoping the colored letters would spell something else out.
I started in the colored letters and I was like, this is too much work, and I just gave up. You'll see.
All right.
Sorry.
He's really trying to anger that Batman.
Yeah.
Right, piss him off. He might punch him a couple extra times.
Yeah.
He knows Batman is a huge fan of the modern DC lineup of comics. He's trying to get under his skin.
Oh, he found the one.
What else?
Ooh.
He wants to see the dangly thing in the back of his throat.
Hey! What that mouth do?
Oh my god!
Hey,
I was looking forward to this.
So I set this as a as a joke to Bear. I was like, "Oh, this would be funny if this is what the Riddler said," and I didn't realize Bear didn't know what this was, so I had to explain it before we went live. So now this is like it became a callback joke, but actually this is the original joke.
Again, the pre-show was more entertaining than the first 10 minutes of.
yeah, we should probably just press for like live as soon as any of us are meet up and just start the show from there.
What else?
Even for me.
And for the Riddler.
I mean, the Riddler likes complicated stuff, right?
I like that Lost is now canon in Batman.
Yeah, this makes it official.
And so is Twilight.
It is another multiverse. That's their excuse for everything, right?
Ooh.
This is cool.
He's throwing a little shade at the other villains in the universe, right?
Yeah, I think he's jealous that Joker has another girlfriend.
There's a jealous type. He doesn't like the other characters getting more attention.
Yeah. He has 2 girlfriends? What? He can't even get one?
In one cup.
He's all about that dap.
How many? Anyway. This one, I don't understand.
Nice.
Except when he says stuff like this.
Batman must be on like investigating Chris Bear for some sort of crime, and Riddler's like, no, it's a red herring. You're following the wrong guy.
Yeah.
I like how the G is a 6.
I'm sorry.
Nothing.
Upstanding citizen. I got you with that one, didn't I? I mean, he, not me. All right, what else?
That's just practical.
Solid advice, you know?
Yeah, that's not I wonder who the Riddler is.
Like you would have thought that Aquaman would have already told him that, but you know, Riddler's got his back.
Maybe
That's hilarious.
like at first I thought it was Alec being the Riddler, but then I was like, you know what? Maybe it's the Riddler mocking Alec. You know how people type that font as a sarcastic way
Right.
with a capital and lowercase. It's like, oh, never turn your back to the ocean. That could be it.
Could be.
I don't know. It's a false flag. There you go. That should have been the first one. Oh my god.
John, you want to read this one?
I like how you use the money signs. The
I
yen.
left that part out because I knew he'd copy and paste.
The yen Y.
Dying.
I actually had to copy and paste because I couldn't find that Y thing with the lines.
The yen.
It's yen.
I was really going outside the box for you, brother.
Which box?
Not the WAP.
You saw Penguin, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can't believe that's Colin Farrell. It's crazy, right? The things they can do. I don't know what the hell this is.
Yeah. Nice.
Disco? I don't know. It's weird. It's weird.
Discovery Bay. If Discovery Bay was in the chat, he would super chat us right now. I'm just saying.
Highly
I didn't even think the Riddler could draw, but apparently he drew J Hood Creative with really a tattoo on his back. It's weird.
God bless J Hood Creative, man. If you guys missed J Hood Creative's video the other day, Chris Barrett might drop a link or something for it. That would be really awesome. But just search J Hood Creative and watch his latest video because it's hilarious.
And J Hood's clearly telling everyone to hit that like button, right?
Carlito's saying that same thing, clearly.
Wow, Carlito's just really harsh lately.
It's an indie fan.
Riddler can't figure it out.
Something. That might be my favorite one.
I'm imagining Riddler opening like an Etsy store,
Yeah,
some sort of wall decorations.
he's actually a Karen, and he just drinks wine all day.
Yep.
Rose all day, baby.
And who needs a reminder of this more than Batman and his dark ass self? You know.
Yeah, he's very emo. So nice. That's just helping Batman out, solve a case. You know,
Very important information, just in case. You know.
what 2-decade
There's a lot
spoiler?
A lot of
Spoiler alert.
I mean, Einhorn can come on strong. You don't want to be making out with her.
There's definitely no WAP there.
Laces out, Bruce. What else you got? More good advice.
Nice.
Am I the Riddler? That's the real Riddler.
Oh
He
my!
ain't wrong.
The plot thickens.
Ain't wrong.
TJ.
Apparently, you're not the Riddler. Someone else is.
I kind of wish it said, "What's your address?" But you already mailed it, which would be even funnier. Where's the live by?
It's like Batman's going to get an A-OK. The man who has everything is going to get an A.
An even gianter penny.
A dinosaur. What else? I am unable to quit as I am currently too legit.
Oh,
And that's
There
it.
he is.
Yeah, you got to end it with that one.
That was good.
So to sign off.
Thank you, Bear, for putting that all together. That was optional notes that the Riddler might send to the Batman.
Just maybe.
Hey, there's some things out there floating around.
Yeah, like Chris Barrett's answer. The next Black Label title will be The 10 Riddlers.
I will say this might have been the cover. I mean, a lot of great covers this week, but
Sick.
this is a great Black Label cover. Look at that book. Come on, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Sienkiewicz or Sienkiewicz? How do you say it? I don't know.
Sienkiewicz, I think.
Sienkiewicz.
Yeah, there you go.
Bill S.
And Jeff Lemire. Come on, baby. I'm excited to see the ending to that.
Baby.
Billy Boy.
Underrated, not Black Label. Underrated.
Agreed.
Have you finished it, Jason? Or are you still reading it?
I have. The last one I read was issue 3.
Okay, yeah. So I haven't read that final issue yet. I'm excited.
What issue you on?
He said?
That's the setup. 3.
Always on issue 3.
Is that what you worked on for 3 months? You're giving us way too much credit. That may, come on. If anything, it's the last 3 days at most.
Yeah, we don't plan that far ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm
You
excited
guys-
though that I'm down to just 2 DC books a month now.
Oh, nice. What are they?
Can you guess? Anybody know what the 2 books?
Question and 3 Jokers.
Well, no, question's done. She gone.
Oh, dang. I thought
Joker's
you
own book.
There's 2 more that have issues left. I don't know how many issues they each have, but yeah, 2 left.
Lois Lane is done.
Oh,
Lois, she gone.
Are you reading the Wonder Woman Black Label?
Catwoman.
I'm not reading Catwoman ever since Joel Jones. left
dude,
Catwoman, I'm
You're
off.
reading Last God, right?
Last God. Heck yeah, baby. Last God is still going.
and Basket of Heads.
No.
Adam Strange.
Oh,
Strange
shit.
Adventure.
Yeah.
3 books. God
Nice.
damn it.
Got
Got
him.
him.
Son of a breadstick. No, the last one was
Got him.
Far Sector. I'm really enjoying the Far Sector, the Green Lantern story. I think it's underrated. So I'm down to just apparently now 3 DC books.
I like the Mel Brooks version of that called Farce Pector.
Ooh,
Or more like Fart Sector.
Got him. I do like the art. The art in that's incredible.
And the story's really cool. I like that they're reinventing Green Lantern lore a little bit. I think she's a really cool Lantern, and I like the idea that they have a planet that has been under medication for a significant period of time to control their emotions, and as they go off their medications, what does it mean for their culture? And
I read.
Oh, you mean America?
Not related at all.
great look at what we're doing to our kids in some ways. I think it's a really interesting discussion. And
I've read the first 3 issues of that so far when they were coming out.
really cool.
great.
Really, nobody's talking about it.
The only
man.
thing I didn't like was like their explanation for her being a Lantern, because usually when you're a Green Lantern, you know where you're at, and she doesn't really know. You know what I mean? And
She's
also,
got
how,
a very different ring, though.
yeah,
Her
and how
ring-
you get your ring. It's all just like made up stuff on the go, which I'm fine with. You know,
I think they're coming up with an evolution to the way the rings and the lanterns work. She doesn't like charge her ring with the
Right.
lantern. It charges when it's not in use, kind of like a self-charging cell phone that's not in use. So it's kind of interesting the way they do it. I kind of dig it.
We are so far off brand with this actual comic book discussion.
I'm sorry.
It's using up time. Shut up, Alec.
Does that mean you want to get to the next content that's actually about comic books?
Nah.
We like to stretch it out as far as we can and then end strong.
So it's Cardi B.
We're in the weak middle right now of the show. The soft center. I need a king cobra with a hook in it. Hope it lean over. He got some money. A1, just like his credit. Is it A1 a credit rating?
it's a steak sauce.
I know. I've always known it as a steak sauce, and I thought credit ratings were like a
Not
no.
a steak.
Cardi B is running the world now, so maybe it's about to change.
Hey, like Alec, he got a beard. Well, I'm trying to wet it.
There you go. We're back on brand.
Oh wow.
Old Wolf can be happy again.
Pay my tuition. That doesn't rhyme with anything in the rest of the song. The word tuition? Oh, that's not on mine.
Oh,
Sinestro's ring charges while not in use. That is new information to me. I thought there was like a yellow lantern thing.
There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house.
Punane Desane.
There's some whores in this house. Hold up.
Hold up.
Uh-huh.
You're getting awfully low in your seat again.
Posture police here. Jesus.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've spent 4 hours putting together a slideshow that got minimal laughs. I'm going to take a break.
Posture police is gonna definitely go in my record book here.
Come on, everyone. Let's get Posture Police trending tonight.
Hashtag posture police.
Hashtag Team Edward and hashtag posture police.
I think I might have laughed more than Andy this week.
I want to see those alien emojis in the chat, guys.
Catching up, though.
Oh my god.
Chris Parrott with the hot take that A1 is good.
It is good.
It's delicious. Although steak purists, like a coworker of mine,
Tell us more, little buddy.
Chris Barrett says hashtag fuck the Posture Police.
wait. He's frozen. He's frozen.
if you would be using
You've been frozen for like 5 minutes.
if not,
I gave myself a cramp and I cannot get up.
Get you some of that WAP.
Hey,
Yeah.
little buddy, are you gonna be okay?
My muscles are dry. They need lubrication. Stat.
I know where you can. I know where you can find some lubrication.
I guess it's damn right, dry ass muscle.
We have really run out of things to do on this show.
I mean, no more than usual. Rod's here though,
So, Rod,
Hey, Rod.
and the foo. I don't know why I'm calling out the chat. The chat. I called him the chat.
No.
Oh my goodness.
next segment.
This is super uncomfortable.
Oh,
I've been back a while.
We can get to our word bubbles. I mean, it's only the halfway mark.
I I got 10:35, so I mean, we can wrap this up in the next 10 minutes.
I'm just super excited. If nobody has spoiled it for anybody, if you haven't read the Daredevil annual today, they bring Mike Murdock, the evil twin of Matt Murdock, back in legendary status.
Well, geez, you didn't give much time for that spoiler warning.
It's like the whole issue. It's not even like a spoiler. It's hilarious. I think Chip Zdarsky clearly has been waiting to do this, and it's hilarious.
I love Chip Zdarsky.
Dude, Mike Murdock back in style. I think Matt Murdock is barely in this issue, but Mike Murdock, cover to cover, baby.
Okay.
So, sorry, just it might pop up in my word bubbles next week.
Tease for next week's word bubbles before we end this week.
I'm trying to stay a week ahead so that Bear Island has to keep track of me, which means I get to go first each time because I'm posting my word bubbles way in advance.
So much fun.
Dude, if you guys did not read Once in Future this last week's issue,
John's also going to spoil that for us right now.
I'm going to the best moment in this issue. I can't stop geeking out on how hilarious the cameo is.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Dude, it's freaking amazing.
Yeah, that was awesome.
It was the highlight of my week. The guys from Hot Fuzz are the cops that show up when Grandma calls for backup. This is hilarious. And they say, drop your, and then, they're facing a giant Grendel monster. And he's like, holy. Yeah. And then they die. They're there for like a page. But it's hilarious that they chose the cast of Hot Fuzz as the police officers this week.
That's one of my favorite movies of all time. I prefer Hot Fuzz over Shaun of the Dead. That's just
How
so
dare
good. That's perfect. It's a perfect movie from start to finish. It has so many small things that just like loop back around and connect. It's so good.
I
But
prefer Badass Fuzz.
A great big bushy beard.
Yeah.
Plus, Once in Future is a very British comic. It's all very England related. So to have the cop be from Hot Fuzz it's just too perfect. It's hilarious.
I hope we get the killer rabbit from Holy Grail next.
Dude, I'm ready for more British callback stuff.
Yeah.
in here. Let's just do it.
I love that scrolling at the bottom of the screen is still white men read. Cardi B.
I mean, I could leave that up forever, but it's
No, it's fine. I think it's better this way.
Oh,
You're ready to go. Good job.
I had that one ready. Yeah.
Alec,
Hey, so I did not read this book.
you don't read
Full disclosure. I just picked a random book at work and opened it to a random page, and this came out. So this is
Great effort, by the way.
yeah. Hey, listen. If everyone can do random pull Wednesday on Instagram every week, I can do random word bubble of the week once.
Agreed.
So Doc Samsonite over here, whatever his name is,
Samsonite.
So,
the master of luggage.
He's forever known as Samsonite now in my head. It's so good. I could not take him seriously.
So this guy, they're arguing. This guy says, "You know nothing about me," and luggage master says, I know if you point that finger at me one more time, you'll be able to scratch your head from the inside."
that makes sense.
Quick question: what are the motion blur lines in the background for?
Yeah, what's going? Who's flying quickly through the panel?
Nobody is moving in these panels.
The
but
guy,
background is.
the emotion is.
Yeah, McFarlane used to do that all the time. He called it his Akira lines because Akira was hot back in the day, but it was not known as much as in America, but he was into it. So he's if you look at a lot of old McFarlane, you'll see a lot of line backgrounds like that as well. He tried to teach Liefeld that, which he did some of it later on, but
Didn't Ramita Jr. do a ton of those too?
I think so too.
I think the lines are there just to signify that a sick burn is happening.
Yeah,
Quick lines.
that finger's going straight up his butt.
Wow.
Wow.
It's so good. It's in two panels.
Saga.
Shocker. We're still in Saga.
Saga.
All right, so this little furry cute dude is like, his name's Gus.
Goose.
Are you okay?
Goose.
She says, "No, Gus, I'm not. I'm a
Goose.
strung out,
Goose.
backstabbing, useless old cunt.
Wow.
And he goes,
Some WAP lyrics.
Are these lyrics to WAP?
He doesn't feel it's like, you're not. Are we going to interrupt me every fucking time?
Well, first of all, his name is fucking Goose, all right? So
I was just curious if Cardi B wrote this.
It's been like 4 weeks since I've done word bubbles, and you're still. All right.
Okay, hold on 1 second. One
there
second.
you go.
No.
Oh, good Lord. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to let you win. This is the cruelest thing you've ever done. And that's a long way.
Just go ahead. Go ahead.
I will exit myself out of here. You'll never get me back. This is me quitting the show, assholes.
We're here for you, buddy.
I mean,
My posture is very strong right now.
beggars can't be choosers, buddy.
It's true. It's not like I'm out there making other content.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so he doesn't dispute the fact that she's a cunt, but he's like, you're not useless. You make the shit smell a lot nicer with your flowers and whatnot. She goes, you're sweet, which is why you wouldn't understand. And his response is absolutely perfect. He just narrows his eyes and he goes, Gus has been a lot of things in his day, but sweet is not one of those things.
I really want to own a
I wish I
they have a plush Goose for sale, and he's hard to find every now and then, but I need one.
Of course it's Goose. Why don't
I wish I had an umlaut in my name.
No wonder you guys don't let me do word bubbles uninterrupted. I can't even read them. Surprise, Andy has a word bubble.
Whoa.
Oh boy. So I feel like
force it on me, guys. Like, there's nothing I can do.
Year Zero issue 2 really captured a single comic man Andy in the apocalypse with this next 3 slides.
There you go, great comics.
Math makes life understandable. Number of comic books I own, 9,442. Number of pairs of underwear, 30. 29 boxer shorts, 1 purple lace thong. Number of days since the event, 37. Number of cans of baked beans, 499. Number of times rolled a circuit fail, a critical fail. Sorry, I can't read. 81. Number of times I sung Jingle Bells, 136. Number of times people rolled their eyes at me for building this bunker, 382. That's 764 individual rolled eyeballs. And here I am.
Not if one of those people had a glass eye.
Here I am with my toy counterpart. Number of women I've kissed, 0. Except mom and grandma's. Number of women I've slept with, 0. Number of times I've masturbated, 2,440.
20,000.
20,000.
20,440. Not giving myself enough credit here. I can't read. Did I tell you that?
You didn't have to.
Was that the end of the run there?
I think Jason has one.
I was waiting for a word bubble there, brother.
Let me know when you guys can see it.
So you finally get there's a double joke in there. There's no word bubbles.
No word bubble.
That's the other reason why I picked it.
Hey, I've picked plenty of
Sorry, he's back.
plenty of things without word bubbles in it. I've done things with just sound effects before. Or onomatopoeia.
All right, so this is from Will Eisner's The Spirit. It's Alan Moore and Dave Gibbons reunited after Watchmen. And so it's this little small story is called Gossip and Gertrude Granch. And it's this lady and her neighbors are calling her like a hussy. And I guess her ex used to be in the mafia, worked for like this main bad guy. And he used to work around these like chemicals. He was like for this like evil scientist. He was kind of like a sidekick to this evil scientist. And so he ended up getting shot, and she's like a widower. And when the spirit went to visit her, there was like this guy there, is like this younger man, and he's like, "Oh, that's kind of quick work." And she's like, "Oh, don't judge me." Then later on, she goes to dinner, and he sees her with like a younger like guy, and he's like, "Wow, geez, like." Yeah, he's catching his one friend up to speed, and he's like, "Oh yeah, like I got so sidetracked seeing her with like these like younger guys, like he's like barely past his teenage years, and like I forgot my notebook. I should go back and interview again and get my notebook." And he goes back, and he's like a kid there, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm her nephew from out of town," And it's like, all right, well, that's weird. And then he's like, oh, I forgot to get my notebook again. And then he sees her later on, and it's like this is like months later as time passes, and you see her with a baby carriage. He's like, whoa, like she had like a kid, and so they go and he's going to go get his notebook back, and then they break into the house and they think something's weird, and she's like, he was right here. He was just here a while ago, and they're like, I don't know where he's gotten. He was right here. His eyes were like little dots. And so she gets taken into like the crazy house, or she goes to court, and they give her insanity. And she was like, it was the fluid over the years. He's been splashed by so much of it. I told him to wear a shirt for work, but he's like, nah, whatever, you're guilty, you're insane. And finally he's like, okay, well, I can finally get my notebook. He goes into her house and he sees this little thing. It says, what a way to go. Goodbye, Gertrude. I love you. Fingers fusing. Can't hold pencil. And so there's a case of Benjamin Button going on, and he's a pile of cum right there. That's that's a setup. That's the end of the joke. He turned into a giant puddle of cum. So full Benjamin Button. Thank you, Alan Moore, for that.
I don't know how we could just end on that.
By the way, in reference to Andy's word bubble of the week, 20,440 times would be once a day for 56 years.
Wow.
But that's assuming once a day. I mean, come on, that's a low average, right?
Oh, you said low. Okay.
That bar is so.
COVID.
Great. Now we're all infected.